What's up, people? Jazz the Dope Librarian back with another video. I wanted to get on and share with you all what I'm currently reading and what I hope to read during the Thanksgiving break. It's quite an ambitious pile. I don't know if I'll be successful. And also what I'm hoping to reading that I'm hoping to carry over into December. So I'm currently reading Ann Petrie's The Street. Covering my face up, I don't know why. In undergrad, so I've never read Ann Petrie before, but when I was in undergrad, there was a lot of reference to her, and I've always made like a mental note to read an Ann Petrie. And when I went to visit the African American History and Culture Museum in DC, I saw this and it happened to be her first book. So I was like, yeah, this is the great time to get started. This is a great place to start reading Ann Petrie. So I am thoroughly enjoying this book. I cannot say enough good things about this, and I'm already starting to plan out how I'll review this. A little intimidated because I want to hit every point and I know that I won't be able to. I was watching a review by the Freeform Lady. Freeform Lady, I have it written here. And she said that this is the most realistic book that she's ever read. And I agree with that completely. Most of the topics and things that are discussed in here are still relevant to today. So just a quick synopsis. I'm only halfway through. It's about it's a little over 400 pages. We start off the book with meeting Ludi. She is moving from her father's house to her own place in some rundown apartment building in Harlem. Her husband had been cheating on her, and so she moved her and her son to this new place. And so we follow her as she struggles with being a single mother and wanting to provide the best life experience for her son, because humans have that right, but she's hitting walls because of economy, because of race, because of her gender. Most of the men in this book are awful. They are the scum of the earth. The superintendent objectifies her in his head. Her father is a leech. Her ex-husband is disgraceful. And I'm at the point now where she meets a guy who's in a jazz, I don't even know if it's jazz, but he's in a band and he wants her to sing, and even he is a predator. So most of the men that she encounters so far are predators, and all she's trying to do is provide the best life for her and her son. So thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a while since I've annotated a book like this, so it's reminding me of being back in undergrad, and I graduated from college, at least undergrad, 6 years ago. So it feels good to be reading so deeply and so thoughtfully. I was quite inspired to write while reading this book. I have been inspired to write. So yep, this is what I'm reading now. The next chunker of a book is Zadie Smith's Swing Time. When this came out last Tuesday, I went straight to work. Straight from work to get it. Made a beeline to the bookstore. Zadie Smith is my all-time, one of my all-time favorite authors. Whatever she writes, I read. Whatever she says, I listen to. One of my first books that I read was On Beauty. I have a copy of On Beauty. That's how I was introduced to Zadie Smith. And then I read White Teeth, and I own NW, read that. I actually want to reread NW, and I've also read Changing My Mind. I think the only thing I haven't read is The Autograph Man, and I hope to get that soon and complete out my Zadie Smith reading experience. I've heard so many great things about this, and I just can't wait to get into it. I know I say that, I've been saying that quite a bit. I just can't wait to get into it. But I really cannot wait to get lost in this book and in this story. Zadie Smith is a master at telling stories and, you know, creating characters that you love and hate. So I don't know very much about it. I just know that it is about two friends who are dancers. One is really good, the one isn't so good. And there was a reference about it being about colonialism, so I'm quite interested in connecting that reference and understanding why is it about colonialism. While at work today, I picked up Dated MC, and this is a collection of poetry. It's really small book, very thin book. It's a little over 60 pages, and this, I can read this pretty fast. And this is by Shanaka Hodge. I'm pretty sure I pronounced her name wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I looked her up while at work today and visited her website, and her website is amazing. She has her CV on there, and she's a pretty dope lady. She has accomplished quite a bit, and I'm just in awe of what she's done and how talented she is. In my last video, I hauled these three. So these are quick reads, probably something that I'll read when I need a break from reading the street. And randomly, I picked this up at work. Apparently, it was an Instagram page, Hot Dudes Reading. I did follow the Instagram page, but it is exactly what the title says. It's pictures of very handsome fellas minding their own business and reading, and the author has her 2 cents right there. And it's really funny. She does a really good job. And finally, I hope to get this started in December. I hauled this in my last video. I talked about it. It's The Geek Feminist Revolution by Cameron Hurley. I haven't gotten really far in it. I just read a few pages, so I'm not too sure about what it is. You can take a guess at the title about what it is. I do know that it's a collection of essays. So in addition to all of those, I do listen to books. I actually finished listening to book 2 of Libba Bray's The Diviner series. I'm not going to review that. That's been reviewed and it's all over BookTube. It's no need for me to add my voice to that discussion. It was good. It was the entertainment that I needed, particularly post-election. And I also have some other, I think I have some other audiobooks on hold through my library, through the Overdrive app at my library. I have You Can't Touch My Hair, and I forget what the other one is. So once those come in, those will also be things that I'm reading, listening to in December. I think that is it. And thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.